Have you ever noticed that the world only celebrates the finish line, but never the journey? People admire the success, but they never see the struggle. They see the confidence, but they never see the fear that came before it. They see the victory, but they never see the sacrifices, the lonely mornings, the sleepless nights, and the moments when quitting felt easier than continuing. The truth is, success has never been built on applause. It has always been built in silence. When nobody is watching, when nobody believes in you, when nobody is clapping, that's where champions are created. Every successful person you admire once stood exactly where you are today, confused, doubtful, afraid. But they made one decision: to keep moving, even when there was no guarantee of success. They understood something that most people never do. Success is earned in private and celebrated in public. If you spend your life trying to impress people, you'll never become the person you're capable of becoming. Because greatness doesn't grow in comfort. It grows in discipline, in consistency, in sacrifice. So if you're tired of waiting for motivation, if you're ready to stop making excuses, if you're ready to become the strongest version of yourself, then stay with me until the very end. Because today, your mindset begins to change. And once your mindset changes, your life can never stay the same again. Welcome to UV Quotes. This isn't just another motivational video. This is a reminder that everything you've been waiting for starts with the decisions you make today. No matter where you come from, no matter how many times you've failed, no matter how impossible your dream looks, you still have the power to change your future. All you need is the courage to continue. So take a deep breath, remove every distraction, open your mind, and let's begin. Success begins when nobody is watching. Most people believe success starts when they receive an opportunity. They're wrong. Success begins the moment you decide to become different, long before the promotion, long before the business grows, long before the money arrives. There is a version of you working quietly in the background. Nobody notices. Nobody applauds. Nobody cares. But that's exactly where success is born. The gym at 5 in the morning, the late night study sessions, the extra hours spent learning, the decision to keep going after another failure. These moments don't make headlines, but they build extraordinary people. Remember this: your private habits will always become your public results. If you waste your private time, you'll eventually lose your public opportunities. But if you protect your private time, your future will thank you. Stop chasing attention. One of the biggest mistakes people make is announcing every goal before they've earned it. They talk about becoming successful. They post about working hard. They dream out loud. But dreaming isn't doing. Talking isn't building. Posting isn't achieving. Real winners understand something different. They let their actions speak first. Because attention is temporary. Results are permanent. The strongest people don't need constant validation. They don't need everyone to believe in them. They believe in themselves. And they keep moving. Even when nobody is watching, The louder your plans become, the weaker your focus becomes. Protect your dreams, protect your energy, and let your success surprise the world. Discipline is your greatest superpower. Motivation feels amazing, but motivation is unreliable. Some mornings you'll wake up inspired. Other mornings, you won't feel like doing anything. That's when discipline takes over. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It reminds you why you started. It teaches you to keep your promises, especially the promises you make to yourself. Every workout you don't skip, every page you read, every distraction you resist, every difficult decision you make becomes another brick in the foundation of your future. Never underestimate small victories. Small victories create powerful habits, and powerful habits create extraordinary lives. Your future is created today. People spend years waiting for confidence, waiting for money, waiting for the perfect opportunity. But success doesn't wait. It rewards action. The future you're dreaming about is quietly being created by the choices you make today. Every excuse pushes success further away. Every disciplined action brings it closer. Ask yourself, who are you becoming with the decisions you're making every single day? Because your future isn't written by your intentions. It's written by your actions. And every single day, you have another chance to become stronger, wiser, more disciplined, and closer to the life you truly deserve. Failure is your greatest teacher. Failure, it's the one word that makes most people stop. But what if failure isn't the end? What if it's the beginning? Every successful person has failed. Not once, not twice, but countless times. The difference is, they refused to let failure define them. Instead, they allowed it to teach them. Failure teaches patience. Failure builds resilience. Failure reveals your weaknesses, so you can turn them into strengths. Every mistake carries a lesson. Every setback carries an opportunity. Every disappointment carries a new direction. The people who succeed aren't the ones who never fall. They're the ones who always get back up. So don't fear failure. Fear staying in the same place, year after year. Remember, every champion has scars, and every scar tells a story of persistence. Consistency always beats perfection. Many people never begin because they're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, the perfect conditions. But perfection doesn't exist. Progress does. One small step today is worth more than 100 perfect plans that never become reality. Imagine a person who improves just 1% every day. It may not seem like much, but after months, after years, those tiny improvements become extraordinary. That's the power of consistency. Keep showing up, keep learning, keep improving, even when progress feels invisible, because the biggest changes often happen quietly. One day, you'll look back and realize your consistency changed everything. Protect your focus. We live in a world full of distractions. Everyone wants your attention, your phone, social media, negative opinions, endless comparisons. But remember this, whatever controls your attention controls your future. If you spend hours watching other people build their dreams, you'll have less time to build your own. Successful people guard their focus. They know that attention is one of life's most valuable resources. Say no to distractions. Say yes to your goals. Every minute you protect today becomes another investment in the person you're becoming. Don't let temporary entertainment steal your permanent success. Believe before you see results. One of the hardest parts of success is believing before there is evidence, before the money, before the recognition, before the applause. You must believe when nobody else does, because every dream exists twice. First, in your mind, then in reality. Never underestimate the power of faith combined with daily action. Confidence doesn't appear overnight. It grows. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, every time you refuse to quit, every time you stand back up after life knocks you down. One day, the same people who doubted you will ask how you did it, and you'll smile, knowing that your success was earned in private long before it was celebrated in public. The price of greatness. Every dream has a price. The question is, are you willing to pay it? Success demands discipline. Before it offers rewards, it asks for patience. Before it gives results, it asks for sacrifice. Before it gives victory. Most people want the reward, but very few are willing to accept the process. They want confidence without facing fear. They want success without building the habits that create it. But life doesn't work that way. Greatness belongs to those who continue working long after the excitement has disappeared. The price of greatness is paid every single day, with every early morning, with every difficult decision, with every moment you choose growth instead of comfort. Remember, the life you dream about is waiting on the other side of your discipline. When in silence. There is incredible power in staying silent. Not because you're weak, but because you're focused. You don't need to announce every plan. You don't need everyone's approval. You don't need permission to become extraordinary. Let people underestimate you. Let them doubt you. Let them think you've given up. While they're talking, keep building. While they are watching others, keep improving. While they are making excuses, keep moving forward. Because one day, your results will speak louder than anything you could ever say. Silence is not empty. Silence is where confidence grows. Silence is where discipline becomes unbreakable. Silence is where real success is created. Become the person your dreams require. Never ask, how can I become successful? Instead ask, who do I need to become? Because success is not just something you achieve. It is someone you become. Become more disciplined. Become more patient. Become more courageous. Become more focused. Become someone who keeps promises, especially the promises made to yourself. Every decision you make today is shaping the person you'll be tomorrow. Choose wisely, because your future is watching every choice you make. As this message comes to an end, remember one truth. The world celebrates victories, but victories are built far away from the spotlight, in quiet mornings, in lonely nights, in moments when nobody believes in you, in moments when quitting feels easier than continuing. Those are the moments that define your future. Never be discouraged, because your progress seems invisible. The strongest roots grow beneath the ground, long before the tree reaches the sky. Your effort is not being wasted. Your discipline is not being ignored. Every sacrifice, every lesson, every failure, every step forward is preparing you for a future greater than you can imagine. So keep learning, keep growing, keep believing, keep working, even when nobody is watching, because one day, the doors that seem impossible to open will open. The dreams that seem impossible to reach will become your reality. And when that day comes, people will celebrate your success, but only you will know the true story behind it, because success was earned in private long before it was celebrated in public. Thank you for spending these moments with UV Quotes. If this message inspired you, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with someone who needs to hear it today. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay humble, stay focused, and remember, work in silence and let your success make the noise.